We celebrate China's birthday also because Chinese people, at great sacrifice in treasure and blood, have given fraternal support to other people. I just want to mention 3 examples. The Chinese people, when they had just finished their own war of liberation, went ahead and helped the Korean Revolution in the defense of Korean Revolution against American imperialism and its 13 other allies. Chinese people lost hundreds of thousands of people, including the son of Chairman Mao, and they paid dearly. But they were able to do that, and thus, along with the Korean people, inflict the very first defeat that US imperialism has ever suffered in its history. They saved the Vietnamese struggle. The Chinese people gave unstinted support, material, moral, and political, to the Vietnamese people in their fight against US imperialist aggression. And in doing so, actually forced even the Khrushchevites to give help to the Vietnamese. This is their contribution to the Vietnamese Revolution. And China today is helping many poor and developing countries, from Latin America to Africa. And imperialism has raised a hue and cry. Chinese are colonizing Africa. Chinese are enslaving Africans. The very people who practiced slavery for 350 years, who stole the best and most youthful children of Africa, took them across the Middle Passage into the New World and put them in sugarcane and cotton plantations, there to be enslaved for 350 years. They're telling the Chinese that you're enslaving the Africans. They're telling the Chinese you have no respect for human rights. Why? Because the Chinese do not interfere in the internal politics of the countries that they're helping. It is the business of those countries to sort out their politics. It's not a Chinese business. Chinese would be acting colonialistically if they said to you, we give you this aid if you satisfy this condition and the other. The Chinese don't do that. What is more, Chinese aid actually has a material manifestation. You get aid from Europe. 60% of it never leaves the country because it's given to experts who are doing survey after survey, and other experts are coming to see whether the survey was done right or not. Chinese say, we're going to spend £1 billion on this infrastructure, and lo and behold, within 2.5 years, that thing is there. Hospitals, roads, schools, power plants. And in doing so, the Chinese are helping the Africans and Latin Americans and many other peoples to actually free themselves from imperialist arm twisting and brigandage. They do it in a quiet sort of way. They don't make any boast. They don't say we are struggling against imperialism. They say, no, we are helping everybody. This is fine. That's their style of doing it. But the fact of the matter is, if the Venezuelans, the Cubans, the Congolese get help from China, if the Zambians get help from China, or Zimbabwe gets help from China, it to the same extent weakens imperialism. Therefore, when we show solidarity, fraternal solidarity with the Chinese people, it is no act of charity towards them. It's only paying back a little to them for what they do for us and everybody else. It is imperialism's effort to disarm everybody else and arm themselves with the latest weaponry. And the Chinese, by strengthening their own defense and helping other countries defend themselves, are actually weakening imperialism.